Hey guys, Joey from Class J Video Productions here, just giving you a quick update on the new double track on the CSXA line, and I want to excuse my appearance. I am very tired today. I am working 5 days this week in preparation for the Thanksgiving rush, and today was day one of 4 consecutive days that I'm working before Thanksgiving, and so yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna be I asked Justin Cartwright if I could use his high-res photos for this video, and he said yes, I could use them. So anyway, I'm giving him full credit for this, and anyway, so I want to give him a huge shout out and thank you for letting me use these photos. So with that being said, here we go. I'm gonna give you a little tour. Okay, so when you look, and by the way, I'm also running on the battery brick right now because my battery is super low at the moment. In fact, it's got a really loose connection right now, so I don't know what's up with that. Anyway, looking north from Carson, this is the view you have now. There's 2 tracks, and there's a new 37 milepost sign right there, which I don't think was there before. It may have been obscured by trees, but I don't believe that was there. It looks pretty new, but I'm not sure. Anyway, there's 2 tracks there now. Concrete ties, as you can clearly see, on track 2 as opposed to track 1, which has the traditional wooden ties. There's your view looking, well, the shot that I usually do at Carson there. New aluminum crossing bungalow, A36.94. Also, there are new intermediate signals at the A34.8 and A34.9, which are approach default yellow over red unless something's coming. I'm not sure if they are the approach lit signals. They were continuously lit when Jeff Algo was out there, but whether or not they're going to stay that way, I'm not exactly sure. They may have been just testing them that way. Anyway, when you are at the Halifax Road overpass looking down, there's the view you have of the tracks. Not a bad view right there. You can also see there's a new signal bridge right there. But I'll get to that in just a minute. And here's an ad here. Let's just wait a minute, let that click out. Come on. Yep. Okay. As you may or may not know, the defect detector at the A33.7 is also a high wide detector. Now, they had said that once the tunnel was cleared in DC, that they would also make that clear for double stacks. But look at that. That doesn't look clear for double stacks. Does it look to me? Does that look clear for double stacks to you? Because it doesn't look like it to me. It looks like they would either have to do away with that or raise that a little bit higher in order to do so. Anyway, but you can look down there, you can see the said signals down there that I was talking about before. Like I said, I don't know if those are going to be approach default or approach lit. I know they are approach default, but I don't know if they're going to be approach lit or not. That's looking from Ellington Road, which is where the 33.7 defect detector is. So the defect detector is going to is staying in the same spot as before. That's not changing, so that's good. Going to the next photo here, that's looking north from Ellington Road, and you can see way down there, those next signals are the signals at Oak Grove Road. Now this used to be a spur going to a power plant right there, but I don't believe that that's used very much anymore, if at all. But anyway, with that being said, going to the next photo here, there's another shot of the little turnout there. Okay, wait a minute. Let's see. Right, okay. Now here we go. Y'all may remember when I visited Oak Grove Road in 2010, there was an old Seaboard style signal at the 32.2. It was in my Q400 21 video. It was displaying an approach limited yellow over flashing green signal. They replaced it a few years ago with this signal here, and which is, you know, your typical new setup. Now, I believe that signal stayed the same, but obviously that signal is new because that's a new track. So, and that bungalow case, I believe, is new as well. And it's still double track. I mean, obviously it's double track all the way to the Appomattox River at this point, because that way the trains can just run through Reams. I do think that what CSX should have done, keep in mind what I say they should have done and what they would do is a completely different story, but what I think they should have done, really, in all honesty, is double tracked to, if they didn't double track it to Emporia, I think if they didn't want to double track it to Emporia, I think they should have double tracked it to Emporia. But if they didn't want to do that, I think they should have at least double tracked it to Jarrett. Because, to be honest with you, and I think they're going to have to do that at some point, because they are thinking about building a couple of intermodal terminals too, from what I hear. So we are going to be getting some more train traffic, so obviously they are going to have to be putting some more double track into. But for now, this is what they've done. 32.2 mileposts at this point. We're about 6 miles south of Collier at this point. A little less than 6 miles south of Collier. And anyway, again, I don't know. I know that the signal was always approach lit. Whether or not